Hi guys, welcome back to the Sicilian Revival. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a tough home game against Cagliari, and we follow it up with an away game against Lazio. And unfortunately, the Sicilian Revival is potentially it's stuttering a lot. We've entered the bottom three in the league for the first time this season. We're sat in 18th place. I was expecting it, to be honest, with the run of games we've had. A 3-1 defeat at home against Roma, a 4-0 defeat away at AC Milan, a 3-2 defeat at home against Juventus, and a 3-1 defeat away against Napoli. Malakar is coming to the side and he's doing quite well. Bar, unfortunately, will be out for quite some time. He's out for 3 months in total. I'm hoping he will be back for the back end of the run into the end of the season at the end of April, but we'll have to see how things go. Going into these two games, we need a win. We need to beat Cagliari. If truth be told, Lazio away is going to be extremely tough for us. And looking at this league table now, our advantage is our goal difference is better than some of the teams. But well, by some of the teams, I mean one team, Perugia. Our goal difference is better than theirs, but they are ahead of us because of the head-to-head record. Perugia did beat us by 2 goals to nil. Um, so at the moment, it's not looking too promising. And we have changed our system. We've had a couple of games playing it, and at times we've looked a little bit better. But of course, because of the type of games we've actually been playing in, it's just not really had much of an effect, unfortunately. So this is the new setup. We've got a 4-3-3 setup. We're basically going for route one. We need to just try and get as far forward as possible and get the goals. So far, it's worked a little bit in that we've looked a little bit more dangerous in games, but again, the quality of the opposition that we've played recently has been a bit heavy for the change in tactic. But going into the game today, I am hopeful. Torre and Fastin are now no-nonsense centre-backs. If they get hold of it, they just boot it, basically. Get it away from the danger zone. Camden is playing on that left-hand side. He's not particularly gifted as a left winger, but he's the only one really that can play there, aside of Mayenda, who, again, can't really play there overall, but it is what it is. Um, Mlaka has had an improvement in form. Despite the games that we've played, he scored 3 goals in his last 4 games. Hopefully that will continue today and we can put in a good performance. Points are what we need. Hopefully we can get some today. But again, not feeling too hopeful. This game against Cagliari in the run of games that we've had is the one that we've got a chance in, if truth be told, with Lazio away and Inter Milan at home coming up. I fear 2 defeats in those games. I'm just hoping we can get some kind of a result today just to take us back out of that bottom three as Rahman plays it in to Mlakar. He's getting a good run there, Mlakar, but again, not a lot of support there. But the strike was decent and he's forced to save from the keeper, Cagliari, controlling possession at the moment. But in terms of chance creation, we're looking a little bit better at the moment. I'm quite happy with Mlakar and Bar. I will be honest, they've had okay seasons. Mlakar's just started to pick himself up a little bit, and Bar is still our top goal scorer. And I think, to be honest, given the nature of the way things are going this season, he may still be our top scorer come when he comes back from his 3 month leave of absence. As Sacco knocks it to Reina, looking over the top here for Camden. Camden plays it into the penalty area. Malakar is there and running with the save. And it remains 0-0 at the moment. And Reina here with a corner whips it into that far post. Torre was there. It's comfortably cleared by Desena. Malakar, I mean, he could have got there and picked it up really and kept the move going, but he decided to let it go out of play. And we regroup and get back into position. But so far, reasonably positive possession again, not in our favour with this new setup of Route 1. We're not focusing a lot on possession. We're going a lot more direct, and hopefully it will work out for us. Sacco and Camden so far playing particularly well. And we have created more chances so far today, but again, we need to just find a way to get something out of this game. A 0-0 draw isn't enough, but we will take the point if it comes down to it. And we'll let lads know that we need a bit more of the ball because, if truth be told, having just 30% of it isn't ideal. Higo here with a free kick, whips it in toward that far post, and Blackar couldn't get there. It's comfortably clear, but Rahman does pick it up on that left hand side. Blackar plays it to the edge for Higo, and now Colisacco back to Hiralainen. and Herilanen strikes it from distance. Unfortunately, it does go over. And the space opened up for him. He could have probably taken it a little bit further, but in the end, he shot a bit early as Higo again whips it in toward that far post, and it's again just about cleared from Cagliari. We're not looking too bad though at the moment. We are creating the opportunities. Donati here into Camden. Can't get past Canate. And Cagliari potentially on the counter attack, and Blackar there almost getting in. It was a big error with the pass back, and Rahman strikes, and Rahman scores his first goal of the season. Vali Rahman makes it 1-0. A little bit fortuitous with the way it came to him, I will be honest, but we'll certainly take it. Salcedo with a poor pass back, and Blackar with the strike initially, well blocked by the defender. The midfielder couldn't win the header, and Rahman just made the run into the penalty area. He managed to find a little bit of space. And to be fair, Rooney did get a touch on that, but couldn't keep it out. And we have a lead here. Very, very important one. It gives us a little bit of room to manoeuvre now. I mean, if Cagliari get back into the game, fair play. They get back into the game. Higo brings down Conte. Ball over the top looking for Salcedo. Torre doing really well to win that header, but Kapralic is in behind, and it's a poor finish. He should be hitting the target there. But luckily, Reina not having his mistake pounced upon by the opposition. And it remains 1-0. And to be honest, we'll drop a bit of praise because the performance has been good. Yes, we've not had a lot of the ball, but we've created a lot of chances. And that is something that we haven't seen for quite some time. And obviously, given the nature of the games we've played recently, this could be a big confidence boost and take us back out of that bottom three. And it could be a vital win at a vital time in the season. And as we go into injury time, we still hold a 1-goal advantage. And potentially a clean sheet could be on the horizon. Conte with a delivery into the penalty. Donati's brought down Leone. There's no penalty. Luckily, from our point of view, Camden knocks it forward. Rahman picks it up. Tends to play it inside. Higo holds onto it, finds Rahman again. And Rahman gives it away. We are into the closing seconds here. Can we hold on for these last 10-15 seconds? We've not made any substitutions, I've just realised. And Kapralic is going into the penalty area. Plays it across, and Donati got there. But DeMarco has equalised, and that is a huge blow. We've deserved to win the game. But it's a 95th minute equaliser, and that could potentially knock the stuffing out of us, if truth be told. That would have been a massive 3 points, and I'm happy that we've got a point, but to lose it right at the very death, I mean, we do come out of the bottom three anyway with that point, but obviously it's all very close in that bottom area of the league now. And we needed the 3 points there, really, and to concede it right at the death is a massive, massive shame. It's not the stuffing out of me, probably more than anything else. Napoli losing 5-1 away from home to Brianza. What a strange result that one is, especially in context of the title race there. AC Milan running away with it at the moment. Fiorentina as well. They've not had the best of seasons, Fiorentina. They have picked it up recently, but they beat Juventus by 2-0. So a couple of shock results there, really. And the changing system has helped us a little bit. But again, we still can't find a way to win. We've got a week to go until that game against Lazio. Hopefully, we can get another point. I'll be more than happy with a draw against the side of Lazio's calibre, but it is going to be a very tough ask. Okay, guys, here we go for the game away against Lazio. Unfortunately, we've had another injury to our goalkeeper and captain, Brazil. Nunziante again comes in. He's not covering himself in glory at the moment, but he has played some very tough league games. He's had 4 league games, conceded 13 goals. And unfortunately, when Brazil gets injured, it seems to coincide with the tougher games. But it is what it is. There's not a lot we can do about it. And that is the only change to the starting 11 today. Hopefully, Nunziante can finally put in a decent performance because he's really, really struggled so far when he's had to come in. Brazil's actually on the bench today, so he's not completely unfit, but, you know, what can I say? It's going to be a very difficult game today, and unfortunately, I like Nunzianzi as a keeper. He's only 21, and yes, he will potentially come good. He's got very good qualities, um, but oh, that is so bad. What was I just saying? Thomas Araujo with the goal, and Nunzianti missed his catch. Oh, dearie me. The thing is, he isn't a bad goalkeeper. You look at his attributes and everything like that. He is a good goalkeeper, but he's just so lacking in confidence at the moment. Torre with a great tackle there, and as Reina gets it clear, and Mlakara picks it up, finds well, he nearly found Sacco, but again, we're just being completely outplayed, and it's two. We're going to berate straight away because it's so poor. And Nunzianti already dropping in rating. He's down to a 6.5 already. And we're going to lose this game. There's no doubt about it. We are going to lose here, but we concede so many goals so early as well. That's something else we've noticed. It seems to take us an age to get into games. But when we've not got Brazil in goal, Nunzianti just can't hack it. He's just not getting into it at all. And I mean, we've stemmed the flow a little bit, but we've had one attempt at goal. And Mlakar's on a 5.9, but he's just not getting any service. So I keep saying to Mlakar, look, you need to improve your performances because that's the second or third game that he's had such a poor performance. But I can only say it to him so many times because, like I say, he's not getting the service, and Rahman has found Mlakar, but he's offside, and I'm pretty much 100% sure that he was offside there as well. It was a well worked goal, but again, yep, he's offside. So I mean, it would have been nice for the goal to count, but obviously it's just not going to happen, is it? We're going to make some changes. I mean, Mlakar's been shocking today. We're going to get Mayenda on. Thomas Burdick can come on for Colisacco as well. And I mean, what can we do? We've tried changing formation. We literally just lack the quality in the side. But Banzuzi on as well, I think, for Higo. Higo's had a shocking game in midfield as well. It's just not happening at the moment. Um, for any of our boys, if truth be told. I mean, the fact that we're bringing Mayenda on shows how desperate we are. In all honesty, we'll leave it at that for now. But I dare say it's not going to give us anything really. We're going to offer some encouragement, but I mean that's a straight ball. It's straightforward to defend as well, but we're just not getting near them, and they're knocking the ball out. Banzuzi brings down Anderson. It doesn't matter because Baum has smashed it into the top corner. And don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of teams with a lot of quality in Serie A, and I know we were favourites to get relegated anyway. But we just we're just lacking everything at the moment, and we're in free fall. And I think, to be honest, that late equaliser has knocked the stuffing out of us that we had against Cagliari as well in the last game. If we'd have got 3 points there, we'd have been a bit more confident today. But again, we've been completely outplayed. And look at the match range. It's not like we've got one or two players with poor performances. Everyone is playing poorly. And again, we're just being knocked completely off the park here. We've got the extra body in midfield, and it's made no difference whatsoever. And oh god, that's taken a huge deflection. And Nunzianti has conceded 17 goals in 5 games. If anything happens with Brazil permanently, which it could well do because he has got a relegation release clause, we are in serious trouble. And I mean, what can I say about that? I mean, we've been completely outplayed, and our goal difference is catching up to the likes of Perugia now. We're actually got the second worst goal difference in the league at the moment. Empoli beat Perugia last gaming week, so they're level on points with them as well, and we're only 3 points ahead of bottom side Bologna. And yeah, I mean, yes, that run of games isn't ideal, but Cagliari we should have won. Bologna were bottom of the league, and we lost heavily against them as well. Everything is pointing towards us getting relegated right now, and it's not looking good, is it? If truth be told. Um, Obviously, Udinese and Sassuolo will be definitely shown. We'll probably just get over Inter and Torino and come back for Empoli and Frosinone. Got massive, massive games in April. We need to get some results because this is looking absolutely dire, isn't it? I mean, what is it? I mean, the thing is, our first three games, we had 7 points, 10 points from our first five games. And since then, we've had 12 points in 24 matches. It's not going to happen, I don't think, is it? We're working hard, but I mean, even changing tactic, it's just not worked. Well, we'll be back for Frosinone and Perugia probably. Or, well, say that Empoli and Frosinone maybe even. And we need some wins in these last few games because otherwise we are going back down. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It's all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.